Hi Taurus, hello. Welcome back to the Tarot Closet and welcome if you are new to our soul family, to our soul tribe. I'm very happy you're here. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Welcome to your October 2022 love messages reading, your channeled love messages and channeled song messages reading, and of course, your love tarot reading and your love oracle reading. Hello. This is for October 2022, but you are meant to be here when you get here. So hello, whenever that is. And I've got to tell you something here right off the bat. Your cards feel incredibly light today. Interesting. What is going on in your reading today, Taurus? I'm excited to see for you. This is a general reading. Please take what is for you and let the rest go. Also, okay, this just came off and so did this. Also, remember, this is not a prediction. You have free will. Your person you have come here for today has free will. Everyone has free will. Energies, outcomes can will and do change. Please do not make any life-changing decisions based on a tarot reading. Yeah, I like to get things straight. I have below playlists if you would like to watch any other sign. Those are also no contact and or in separation readings. Also below are pick a cards, mystery readings, messages from your person. Those are all no contact and or in separation readings as well. And last but not least, I have twin flame soulmate readings, also very long, very in-depth, much like your zodiac readings are. Sometimes they include charm pulls, sometimes they include number and letter pulls, always include tarot, oracle, of course the channeled song messages and love messages, and many other cards, so feel free to check those out. They are very long, very in-depth, and are very specific to your twin flame journey. Now, this is not a specific twin flame reading. Not a lot of cards are coming out yet. Interesting, because it feels very light today. It's not a specific twin flame reading, but you do always come through. Look at that. Here we go. So let's get the last of your cards down and get moving. Thank you, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. Can you please show us the cards for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs? Aho. Here we go. Wow. Okay, this is really interesting. Yeah. Really light, yet kind of sticky situation going on here. What's going on, Taurus? This is your overall energy card. We have the Seven of Pentacles, Taurus. This is your energy. And we also have an extra card, which we will look at. And as always, I have quite a few decks surrounding me should I feel the need to clarify a message, validate a message, or simply bring in some new insight, as well as other decks. So we'll see where I am drawn today. But let's get your initial cards turned over. We have the 10 of Emotions. That is the 10 of Cups, Pisces energy. The Page of Inspiration. That is the Page of Wands. What is going on in your partnership placement? We have the Page of Swords, so somebody's keeping an eye on somebody here. The Two of Materials, Capricorn energy. Your extra card, the Queen of Wands, Queen of Inspiration. The Eight of Swords. Interesting. This has been in quite a few readings in the last week or so, normally in the partnership placement. Six of Materials, that is the Six of Pentacles. Wow, I feel a little bit of stuck energy here. We can see some breadcrumbing. We have the Five of Wands. Yeah, Leo energy. This is the naughty corner. This is your person's energy, Taurus. And the Three of Pentacles, Capricorn energy. This is where your person's energy goes. It really has always been where your person's energy goes. And I say it in humor with Jess that I call it the naughty corner, but over time it just evolved to tell the story of what happened between you. It has evolved from there to really just be kind of everything going on, past, present, and upcoming energies. With that said, your person's energy is the strongest here, although they are everywhere in the reading. And by the way, when I am talking about the zodiac energy, it can be that you're coming through, your person's coming through. We have, of course, the Seven of Materials. That is you coming through Taurus. It can be that it validates that for you or your person when a particular sign is coming through, but please know that that's also about the energy. So should a sign that you're really looking for not come through, don't worry. It doesn't mean that it is not your reading. Taurus, this is your energy. Now, a lot of times your energy will come through, of course, and it's not necessarily you that I'm feeling. I am very much feeling you here today, Taurus. Your person, I feel, has, had some issues in the past committing, also communicating. And not only have you been waiting around for a while, we can also see here the breadcrumbing that went on, your person kind of being in their own way. Maybe it even involved something here that you had already planned. It could be that there was a future planned, maybe even including marriage and children. Not for everybody, but something here was really disappointing for you and really broken off. And your person, I feel, the person that you have come here for today, I feel has, it's been really stagnant, is somebody that's not communicating very well and got scared. Got scared of how much more they felt, I want to say, than what they realized. And I see you here, Taurus, really indecisive now. Your person has been indecisive for a while. You're here, look, holding on to the roses. And I got to tell you, 3 roses there. That's love, first of all. 3 is the number of the divine. And we also see here in the 3 of materials, the 3 of pentacles. This is a divine love. This is a very strong connection. Also very physically connected, I want to say. A lot of physical attraction between the two of you. But I do feel that the person here you've come for is maybe a little bit immature. We can see that was definitely a little scared, might still be a little bit scared there. Yeah, I feel like it's very clear that they were not appreciating you. And this has been a really imbalanced connection that has left you really frustrated. And you're here holding these roses. Look at that. All the time, all the effort that you have taken into planting these roses, planting this relationship, the time you have put in nurturing it, watering it, making sure it's in the right part of the garden. You're looking at it now and saying, which roses grew? Which roses needed more water, needed more sun? Which ones really did I do everything that I could do, but still just did not bloom? Or the thorns, going to harvest and pick them and realizing that you couldn't. There were just too many thorns there. This is you, not I want to say indecisive in that you really don't know, but you're really assessing the situation now and deciding where you want to go with this partnership here, guys. It's very clear. And by the way, Venus, that is your planet. You're ruled by Venus, Taurus. My gosh, you and Libra. This couldn't be any more clear. And we're going to get into it a little bit later, but I'm also feeling that maybe there's something that your person has said that you're holding on to. We'll get to that in just a moment. But let's talk about the 10 of emotions, the page of inspiration. Of course, this is the 10 of cups, Pisces energy, really emotional, hardly surprising. Jupiter also really strongly coming through. You really staying optimistic as you waited, hoping that your person was going to come around, I feel. I also got to say, part of the separation here, you are maybe still relying a lot on your family of origin, perhaps, or your soul family, your friends, people that really care for you in your life. But this is telling me that you have been fantasizing about, I feel like you came really close, or you were already in the planning stages of something. We see that also in the Three of Materials that got disrupted. But we see here the head in the clouds feeling, that is actually a lot of Neptune energy, which is connected to Pisces. That is the dreaming about it, the fantasizing about it, just really wanting something in particular here, which is the Ten of Cups, which is, I feel, a future that you were building with your person. You may have already been on the path to that, as I said, in the planning stages of something, not for everybody. But it's clear that there's a lot of disappointment over what happened. It's very stagnant connection. And you look right below it, it is the Ace of Inspiration. That is the Page of Wands. And we see here that your person was indecisive, non-committal, kind of immature, not really communicating, a little bit of ego here. There's a real scattered feeling of somebody who was just, not really sure what they wanted to do. And we can see that also in the Two of Materials. So it can be for some of you that there was another person. It's not going to be for everybody, but I got to tell you, if you are on a twin flame journey, there's a whole lot of Saturn energy here. So it is telling me that somebody might be dealing with a karmic situation. That's not going to be for everyone. That's kind of particular, I want to say. Again, this is not a twin flame reading, so if you're not on a twin flame journey, let that go, but that does come through. Either way, here, guys, the Page of Inspiration, of course, the Page of Wands, is your person, just not really being reliable here. Not really putting in the work, I want to say. And you've been hoping here with the Ten of Cups and the Page of Inspiration that your person would get it together. The physical attraction is really strong here. So I do feel like it's not going to be for everyone, but we see what the Page of Energy be. The Page of Energy, wow, that was weird. I kind of think I combined three words there. That your person may be a little bit younger, not necessarily. It can also just be about the maturity behind this, because I do feel there was a little bit of game playing here. Definitely some non-committal energy. Your person in their own way. We see that in the Eight of Swords here. But I want to tell you, it can be here with the Page of Inspirations that your person might be wanting to send a message here. The question is, are you still going to be here? Because I feel you are really in this heavy thought here about all the time you have invested with your person and whether you still want to wait. The Page of Voices, that is the Page of Swords. Right below it is the Two of Materials. Now, first of all, I want to say, I do feel that your person is kind of keeping an eye on you just to see what is going on. Maybe if they can figure some things out. I'm also picking up a little bit of jealousy here. So I'm wondering, Taurus, have you been putting something out, maybe on social media, maybe through some shared friends or family, some information that they might be getting or seeing that's kind of bringing up a little bit of jealous feelings. And it could be that that was an issue for some of you in the partnership. And I do feel that you're keeping an eye on your person as well, but you're look, somebody here has on their librarian glasses. Just looking, look, they're really big, but they're widening the eye, as you can see. And this is the Page of Swords, of course. So this is somebody that's really trying to figure some things out, and it's without talking. And that's the thing. The communication here, I feel, has just not been very good at all. And that is also why there's this kind of peeking in and seeing what is going on here. And it's really clear that should you decide to invest in this partnership again, to continue to come back together, a reconciliation, I want to say, there's going to have to be a whole new way of doing things here and communicating, because it's heavy on physical attraction, but the communication is not great. So that would definitely need to be worked out here. We see in the Two of Pentacles, Capricorn energy, by the way. Again, remember, when I'm bringing in the zodiac energy, it can validate it for a lot of you, of course. And you're really here today in the Seven of Pentacles, Taurus. Also the Six of Pentacles, but your person as well. Anyway, I'm bringing that through for those of you that like that validation, but also because it's about about the energy. The Two of Pentacles, that's Capricorn energy. Now, it's clear here that you're really emotionally invested in your person. There have been a lot of obstacles here. You're learning a lot of lessons. And I do feel, like I said, you're not really sure here. There is a really strong imbalance of somebody giving more. That can often be the case in these no contact and or in separation readings, but it's not always the case. It's pretty clear here today. We see it in the Two of Pentacles. Look, that is a rose, and that is love here. Trying to get that clarity there. Balancing on this diamond. We also see in the Six of Pentacles the breadcrumbing going on here. So it wasn't balanced emotionally. You were definitely giving more emotionally. You're a better communicator as well. So there's this, but you're really magnetically drawn to each other. There's a lot of fiery energy coming between you. This is a very passionate connection, and that can ignite sometimes a little bit of ego. And part of these conflicts that I feel between you were your person just not giving as much time to the partnership, having some commitment issues, not giving the same amount of effort. And yeah, it's really clear here that there's a decision to be made in the partnership. And I want to say to you, it can be that that decision has to do with the future that you want. So it can be, for some of you, that is about marriage or children. And somebody, maybe it's your person who's just not really sure. Maybe you feel like isn't mature enough or just hasn't been decisive enough, because I'm feeling Taurus coming from you. And family is going to be different for everyone. It doesn't mean marriage and children. So I do want to clear that up. It's really just about something that you're wanting to build a future with your person. And it might be, I do feel, as I said, that might have been interrupted for a lot of you, but it's also something still on your mind, Taurus. So it can be that that's going to be the make or break, I want to say, in this connection, whether this reconciliation, because I do feel a conversation, and I've been feeling that for a while in your last reading a message, and I'm still feeling that, and it is coming through in the page of inspiration. So it can be that there is going to be, and for some of you, it can't even be at an event here, as we see in the Ten of Cups, but a discussion, whether it's through a message or if you see each other, if you're on the same page or not. And that might be what makes or breaks this connection. And that can include practical matters too, location, distance. Some of you, there are cultural, religious differences. And I want to say to you, if you're on a twin flame journey, this is not a twin flame reading, but it's really clear the karmic situation is here. So take what is for you, let the rest go. And if you really want to dive in, definitely check out the twin flame readings below. But if you're still here, I feel like it's because there are messages for you. Now, the Queen of Inspiration was an extra card, so to speak, the Queen of Wands, Aries energy. And it's really interesting because it's really connecting here with you, Taurus, the Seven of Pentacles today. You needed assurance from your person. You still need assurance from your person. You need your person to, commit. Stop being so indecisive and come to you, because I feel here everything that you were manifesting, I want to say. It's really clear here in the Queen of Wands that, and the Seven of Pentacles, this having come extra, but being right below it, that it's kind of now. Again, you need your person to act here. There's a lot of physical attraction, but you want more than that. I do feel that your person feels more than that, but they're kind of not showing it, and it was sort of a surprise is what it feels like. But you're wanting your person to be honest and just come and communicate with you, and just so that you guys can decide what it is that you're going to do. And it can be too that your person is also really tied up in some way with family. Taurus, we did not see the Hierophant card, which is your energy, but I'm feeling that here because I feel like for some of you, these practical matters can include in this third party, which might be the case for some of you. And if you're on a twin flame journey, as I said, the karmic energy is quite strong, but this third party is not always just about a person. It can also be about what is in the way here. Well, we see your person in the way, they're in their own way. That's just very clear. But it can also be location, cultural differences. Somebody maybe even in your person's head a little bit here, because I do feel like they're kind of needing some assurance from other people. But I want to get into that as we move in here to your person's energy is really strong here in the Eight of Swords today. Gemini energy, first of all, a lot coming through here, guys. More of that feeling that your person, of course, is in their own way. They have a lot of karmic lessons that they're working out, I want to say. They're really holding themselves back. They were not communicating and giving you a clear answer, as well as, an answer and the energy and the time to say, this is what I want too, despite the fact that I feel like a lot of you talked about it. And a lot of that is the fear that I feel your person holding themselves back. And it can be due to age or immaturity, but they're also realizing they have more feelings than they thought they had. We see here in the Six of Pentacles, Taurus, this is your energy. And it's strong here. I hear you asking a question. What do you want? You really want to hear it from your person. I feel like if you could, that's why I also feel you here in the Page of Voices, because you just want to know what they're thinking and what's going on. If you could be a fly in the wall, I think you would be. And that's what I'm feeling here coming through is because the communication is just not good. And you're just wanting to know if you guys are going to be talking and if you're going to try to reconcile here, you really need to know where your person's at. Because like I said, I feel like it's kind of a make or break situation. I feel you here analyzing the situation, the partnership, but also your person kind of from afar. You're analyzing everything, trying to decide. And it's just really clear here that you guys really need to communicate so badly, but your person, I just feel this person here is not great at communicating. They're holding themselves back out of fear because they could very easily look. Not only could they take off this blindfold, but it has little holes poked through it. So, and we know that already because we know they're kind of watching. They're here, but they're also wanting to get out. I just feel that if they're going to make a move here, possibly in a message or a decision, they better get moving because it could be that you're not going to be here anymore. What is going on in their naughty corner? The Five of Inspiration, that is the Five of Wands. We also have the Three of Pentacles. Leo energy coming through super strong here. And again, more of your person in their own way. Also, I see that because of that they were maybe playing some games here. For some of you, that third party really could have been or could be another person. It's not going to be for everybody, but it is here for some of you. And again, I can also see here, in the Five of Wands, that your person is kind of watching. There's a little jealousy here. So it could have been that was something that played a part in this partnership, but I do feel the jealousy here now as a current energy as well. So it can be Taurus, you've put something out, as I said, or you're talking to somebody that you both know, and they're maybe even getting that whether it's the energy from you, the vibe, hearing it, or seeing something that you might just be moving on here. So it can be for some of you, somebody new has come into your life and your person is picking up on that or simply knows it. And we also see that in the Three of Materials. Now here in the Five of Inspiration also, it can be that there was a disagreement around, the future that's coming through again. It can't even be, this is so weird, but I kind of feel a little bit of jealousy from somebody's side. I feel like it's your person, that maybe it's family of origin. For some of you, you might be really close to your family, and that's something that that's getting in your person's head. That's not going to be for everybody, but that is coming through for somebody here. Your person, it has not been easy to talk to. I do feel that conflicting energy is changing. We can see that here in the Five of Wands. Your person, not looking in the mirror. By the way, mirroring and triggering big time. This is one of those partnerships. It is a divine connection, I want to tell you. And there's a lot of ego here. And Taurus, your energy is coming through also. That stubborn energy of not wanting to give in. So I do feel that it has been whatever your person said that I feel like you might not be letting go of. And it's really interesting because as I channel for you, we're still under Libra. We just had our new moon in Libra. And things have just been really, it's actually a great time for partnerships balancing out. We're just about to come under, a Scorpio moon. It's probably going to be Scorpio moon as I release this. But again, none of that really matters at the end of the day when you watch it. It's simply coming in as I channel for you. But that Scorpio energy is kind of strong here. And we're not even quite there yet, that there's something you're not letting go. And it can be something your person said in relation to what it is that you wanted or that you were disagreeing on. And it can be that it includes family here. But that mirroring and triggering that's going on between you is really strong. Look at all the mirrors here. And really interesting too, because there is a very strong connection to the divine, and we know that. And also I want to tell you that 5 coming through there isn't just about change and coming out of the conflict and the instability and balancing things out, which we see is really needed here. That's also your angels sending kind of a little token of love here that things are going to be okay. And these changes that are taking place now, which I feel you're kind of leading for yourself, are going to be positive ones, regardless of what direction you're going to decide to do here. Look at this, guys. And I want to tell you too, I don't give timelines. And as I say, it's not predictive. It can be that things come true, but energies change so fast. Everybody has free will, so things can change really quickly. With that said, this can be a kind of 6 months to a year timeline here of something changing for you. So coming out of all of it in 6 months, or things are back and on a different track for you guys. And that 3 of Pentacles, gotta tell you, I feel like a lot of you are hoping that your person gets out of their own way. And for some of you that, again, it might be a third party. It's not for everybody. It's real particular because I really feel your person in there too, in their own way. And should you decide to continue waiting here and you guys can communicate, because I just keep hearing talk, talk, talk. Talk, talk, talk. You really, really need to talk. Your person needs to not just listen. That's the communication style, I feel like, is not matching up. And your person needs to listen, yes, but they also really need to express things here about the past, but also the future. Talk, talk, talk. I just keep hearing that. And it can be that things turn around and your person, because I do feel them thinking about it. Also with that 3, it's a whole lot of things. Again, divine timing, the divine, this is a divine love. It's very clear here. And that 3 also represents the past, the present, the future, life, death, rebirth. It's a lot of things, guys. So it can be that this is going to be something that restarts up. It doesn't feel like right now. And it can also be in those 6 months or more that you're already gone. I feel like it could go either way here. And you're kind of the deciding factor here, Taurus. Okay. By the way, I am battling a little bit of, well, a lot of a cold here. So apologies if my voice is a little bit scratchier than usual, and it's kind of hard to talk or I start coughing. So yeah, it's a little bit different reading as I battle through this. So thank you for bearing with me. Let's get into your oracle cards. By the way, opalite, opaline, very connected to Libra energy. And as I channel, we're still under that Libra moon, also Cancer in energy. And it is about aligning everything, spiritual, physical, mental, and emotional. Lightening emotional burdens. Really deep-seated worries. Just bringing up to surface a lot of repressed emotions. Somebody feeling really free to express their emotions and their thoughts here and where they're at in this whole connection. Needing more balance. We see that. It's really clear in the 6 of Pentacles. Needing your person to communicate. It's kind of really, sometimes I feel like there's a card or there's a theme and there's a particular message that sort of defines a reading. It's just really clear here that it's communication. And it's really interesting. We all have divine feminine, divine masculine energies. You guys know that. So it's not about gender. It never is. Tarot, there's no gender in tarot. I just want to say, as I pick up the page of voices here, I kind of feel like that's you, that energy of just looking here. Now your person comes through quite strong. And again, no gender, but I feel like this is what you're doing here. You're just taking a closer look. Look at you. You're leaning down here, looking at these roses. You're holding on to them. You've harvested some. So you've been harvesting. You've been thinking. You're picking it up and you're thinking about what is going on now in the connection, looking down at the rest here going, all right, I'm going to get a closer look. Maybe there's some little bugs that I'm missing here. Maybe I'm not going to be able to cut this one off. There's too many thorns. Maybe it's being really tightly restrained by some weeds. Maybe next time I need to plant them closer to the sun. Or maybe you say, yeah, I don't think I'm going to put them there. You're really, really assessing this partnership and where you want to go. So I feel like in the next 6 months, things are going to be totally different for you. It can be that it comes through that for some of you, you might be on a totally new path. Some of you, I feel like, may have even already met someone or you're with somebody else already. And that's what's going to keep continuing on. For others, it can be a reconciliation here. Hello, how frustrating. Okay, so the camera ended and I thought I turned it back on and I didn't. So I'm just going to tell you, I channeled 4 cards here and I was sitting here talking and just looked up and realized it wasn't a recording. So I'm going to start kind of here with the first card, intention, spinning fate, a new cycle. Yeah, and what I was saying is this is you. This is what you're doing. You're here looking at your intention, what it is that you want, what it is that you're going to do, looking closely here, harvesting all the time and effort you've put into this partnership, wanting this 10 of Pentacles. This is the 7 of Pentacles here, but how many are we looking at? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh my gosh, you guys, look, 8, 9, 10. So there are the 7 Pentacles. That's you reflecting, assessing, making a decision here. Your intention, my gosh, just as we come out of the Libra moon too. Yeah, this feels really current, gosh, of what you're deciding. I feel 6 months, you're going to be in a different position, whether it's totally reconciled or with somebody else. But you're thinking about that right now. Look at that, spinning fate, destiny, connected with free will and choices. Free will and choices, controlling what you can, letting go of what you can't. You're controlling what you can here. You're looking and deciding. Look how closely you're looking too. Look how closely. And some of you might be, as I said, have another person and be deciding between here. Because this is not just about your person's decision. It's in the partnership placement. And the 2 of Pentacles, you're quite strong here, I have to say. Your person as well. But this is you deciding. Look at that as well. So a lot of you are deciding and you between... Yeah, maybe this is the future person. Maybe this is your person now. Maybe this is somebody in your life now. This is your person deciding between them, somebody that you have now, somebody that you're thinking about, daydreaming about, because there's a lot of that head in the clouds feeling. I just feel that that is something that you want. What is family to you? That future, that connection, whether it's an apartment together, or a house together, to travel together, getting a dog, getting married, whatever, remarried, whatever that is. I think it's really clear that you're thinking about what it is that you want, your intent here. It's, yeah. Okay, so that was frustrating that the camera died, but I think it's good that I didn't really talk too much about it until I caught it. So let's see these other cards. I don't normally take more than 3, but this was really, they were screaming out. The cycle of life, acceptance. Okay, wow guys, are you seeing this? Mushrooms are symbolic of rebirth. It's the cycle of life here and starting over. So for some of you, again, that's going to be starting over. You're really thinking about it. with somebody new or somebody in the future new. And some of you are really still wanting this with your person. Kind of wish I could say to them, hey man, you're going to need to make a decision. And I don't mean man as in gender. Hey person, you're going to really need to make a decision and get unstuck here before your Taurus is gone, because you're really deciding what you want now. And I think you're going to kind of be going for what you want, as I said, in the next 6 months, up to 6 months to a year. But it is about the two of you. So acceptance. It can be that this is going to be based on possibly a message or a conversation that you have, and you're going to decide. For some of you, to regenerate here, rebirth with these mushrooms to move on. Some of you might be continuing on with your person, but it's very clear, it's very emotional. We see the new beginning either way. You're going on without them. If they don't come around, you're gonna move on. That's the thing. It's just really clear. This Hara is about new beginnings. Hara, rabbit, bunny. It's also about love, is what I want to say to you. Matters of the heart. And you're gently looking too. That's what I love. But look, you're coming here right below this tree, and with these roots, you want something way deeper. The physical attraction's real strong, but you're wanting the mental connection. You're wanting the future that it is that you're wanting here. You want a whole lot more. This is a strong connection. So I realize that it's not an easy decision. It's really clear here because there is a connection between you. But remember, a fated connection, a destined connection, it's true. But always remember, fate and destiny do intertwine with free will and choices, controlling what you can and letting go of what you can't. Soulmates come into our lives in all forms, coming as romantic partners, also non-romantic partners, to come in and teach us lessons. And they can come in for a day and be gone, or come in and come out. It can be, again, non-romantic. And I do feel that connection here with your person. And for those of you on a twin flame journey, that also comes through here in the Eight of Voices, the Eight of Swords, that 8 on the side. That I keep saying this, I need to change the finger because I'm holding this up a lot, and it's that finger, look. But that on the side is an infinity symbol. So, there's a little bit of interpretation for this reading for some of you if you're on a twin flame journey. The main thing is it's obviously a divine love. It's a connection, and it's not an easy decision whether you're moving on for the rest of this lifetime or just for now. But it kind of feels like you want something more here. And yeah, you're making that decision. Look, there's that 2 again. And that duality coming through. What is that? Well, that's the moon and the sun, the light and the dark, the negative and the positive. I just feel like I don't feel you so much in this 8 of Swords at all. I feel like you're coming out of that. You're already out of the dark. I feel coming into that light here. Look, you're coming right out of the dark. You're coming out of it here and saying, yeah, I need to make a decision for myself. It's emotional. It's clear. It's emotional. There's a lot, the cycles. It's been going on for a while here, I feel, with this person, and you're ready for more. Strength. Know your strength. First of all, that is a master number, 33. That's anything is possible. I love that because self-care is coming through also really strong in your reading today. And yeah, so this can be connected to that Leo energy too, as we see, which also connects us to infinity, which of course, again, connects us to a twin flame connection. But again, not for everybody. Either way, this is really clearly a part of your reading today, Taurus, because I feel like whatever decision you're going to make, you're getting that strength, as stubborn as you can be, and for the feelings that you sometimes hide underneath it. You're a little softy. You're a bull. I understand that. But what everyone, or maybe what you're showing to people other than your really close friends or family, your soul family, maybe your family of origin, is a little different than you're showing them deeper, but you're not showing everybody else here because there is that ego. So your person may not realize that, but this is taking a lot of strength out of you. And by the way, that is a not a lion, but a female, interestingly enough here. So I just want to say divine feminine energy is strong here in this particular energy. No gender here, guys. But this is taking a lot out of you, a lot of strength for you to make this decision. But I also feel the confidence coming through in that you're going to decide what it is you want and manifest here, because that's also coming through really strong. And things are going to be really different for you in the next 6 months to a year. I love this. By the way, I don't know if I told you that, but anything is possible. That's the thing here. Excuse me, that glare with that 33. Also guidance coming through, which we know here. And serenity, look, guys. Look, these are the swans. And as you can see, look, there is that feather coming down, this divine love. And what's really interesting is I really feel this here with you. Look, you're really looking down and saying, you know, I really have still have for some of you a lot of high hopes for this. I love you, but I want this and I want this. Can you give that to me? Yes, recognizing for some of you, twin flame connection, not for everyone, and one twin flame, many soulmates in the world. And if you are on a twin flame journey, yeah, your twin flame can also be a soulmate. And if you're not, let it go. It's clear that your person is a soulmate. But it's also clear here that this is what you're manifesting. So for those of you that make this decision to not, to kind of this make or break time, I feel that this is what you're wanting here. I feel your calmness too. By the way, this is coming to a 4, and that is the 4 areas of stability here. What are those? Mental, physical, emotional, and spiritual. That's also, this is kind of that dreamy state, the 10 of Cups. And you're kind of, like I said, I don't feel you stuck. Your person's there. You're calm and knowing what you want here. This is really embodying you. So whether you're going to be coming back, making that decision and sticking it out and waiting for the conversations, or saying, you know, I think I'm going to move on here, whether it's just for now or for the rest of this lifetime. I do feel a sense of peace here coming through, Taurus. It actually feels really beautiful. Okay, so let's get into messages from their higher self, Taurus's person. This is your chance to shine. This got left behind. We are a fated connection. Okay, so your person acknowledging that as well. Where did that go? Spinning fate, new cycle. Can it be? Can it be? Look what is on her shoulder. It's a bird. That's a messenger. It's also a messenger from your spirit guides, angels, and ancestors here saying, set your intention. What do you want to manifest here? Because you can have it. I see that for you. I'm very goosebumpy, Taurus. What is it that you're wanting? Because it's coming to you. It's, wow. It's really clear. But your person, as I said, keeping an eye. There's a little bit of jealousy. They're worried here, but are you going to still be there? Maybe that's why they're worried, because maybe some of you are not. Acknowledging this is really nice. Messages from their higher self, but I keep hearing talk, talk, talk. And look at even the light in the cards. It's really interesting. And 8 of voices being kind of the dark energy there. And look how it's matching up here. Some of you are saying, yeah, this isn't working for me, not talking, not communicating, not going forward with our plans or what it is that I want or that we were building or that I really want for myself. Some of you are walking away. The question is, can your person stop you before you leave? I'm going to move these so that I can have this space. Okay, actually, I'm going to put this here. It really does belong. Well, there's 3. It's the most I'll take. What's going on here? Someday I'm coming for you. You are my soulmate. Yeah. I see that here with the swans representing the soulmates. So your person is acknowledging that, but are they going to come here and communicate with that 4 and have a balanced connection, because we see that it's not, and it hasn't been, and you're needing more. I'm getting it together so you can be mine. Taurus's person, get a move on. Get a move on. This is falling off. Songs are constantly being played that remind me of you. How funny, as I was singing, this came down, because I have a really bad cold right now and I can't really sing at the moment. So yeah, your person kind of orchestrated that, I feel. Music, a really strong connection between you. Look, I play songs that remind me of you on repeat. Okay, so interesting. Yeah. Guys, I think you guys have playlists for each other or particular songs, because, yeah, this was just strange how that came through. The day will turn to night, but my love for you will remain constant. I love you every day. Nope. Yeah, that's yours. I dream about our life together. It's all I want. Well, messages from their higher self. You really better get a move on. Get out of your way here. Take off that blindfold that you can barely see out of. Get rid of those swords. You're holding yourself back because your Taurus is making big plans for themselves. Believe it, I love you. Communicate that, please. You give me butterflies. Where was that? Where did I see that? Wow, there's so much I want to say here, guys, as I look down at your acceptance card, but I really have to stop because my readings go on so long already. I stay up all night thinking of you too. Yeah, also coming through in that Gemini energy. You give me butterflies. Look, interesting. Spinning fate, intention. We are a fated connection. Like a butterfly spinning in a cocoon. Not an easy place to be, but you come out of it transformative. Could it be that your person is growing up, having some epiphanies? Well, maybe, but boy, they better communicate that. I've fallen in love many times, but always with you. My love is for you and nobody else. I want to grow old with you. It's the Ten of Cups energy, okay? These are the last. No, okay. Look at that. It's the last three. That's the most I'll take. When something good happens, I immediately want to write you. There's so much left unsaid. Yeah. Taurus, this person, there's a lot left unsaid. A lot. You better say it, because you may, I don't know, you may not have that chance. And things are getting covered, guys. I apologize. That's what happens. Okay, let's look at these last three. I messed up so bad. I don't always agree with this card, but I'm agreeing here. You're still in my mind every single day, which is okay. We all mess up. Nobody's perfect, but being held accountable, communicating that, being clear, clearing things up. Taurus's person, you have not been very communicative. It's been really hard to get through to you. Your person has been waiting and kind of tired of it. Thinking about you keeps me going. I put down the turquoise today. I've had it done for the last few readings. I don't always keep things down, but I've just, have not wanted to put it away. This is opening all the chakras here. By the way, really strongly connected to people born in December. That is not all Sagittarians and Capricorns, but for some of you. So let's see what your person has to say. With all their chakras aligning. 3 again, that magic number. I am afraid you will reject me. Don't ever change. It was me, not you. Yeah, that's more of being in their own way. That's the indecisiveness, but that's also some insecurity. I have to tell you, it came through a while ago and I lost it and it just came back again, that it could be somebody here. I feel like it's your person, feels like they're not good enough for you. And that can be a common feeling with couples, you know, but it can be for some of you attached to this Ten of Cups and maybe some family energy. You are my first thought when I wake up and last thought before sleep. Okay, and they brought these two as well. You are never far from my mind. Messages from their higher self. You are so beautiful. This is so early. I just realized I really want to see you. I'm going to continue these in a moment because I really want Taurus. By the way, this is your selenite. As you know, very, very high vibrational. Also that crown chakra. That is you, Taurus. Really, I just feel going through a transformation here with that spinning fate. Just really, yeah, very connected spiritually as well. We know that divine connection with your person, but this is also a lot about you just feeling, I don't know, I really feel a sense of peace here and that acceptance that we saw that came through really strong. Where did it go? It's in the card over here. Okay, so I just made a mess. I always do. I'm a mess maker. Let's look at your song messages, and then we'll get a few more messages from their higher self. Channeled song messages. These are song messages, channeled song messages from your person, from their higher self. So messages from their higher self through song. If you ever feel you're sending them, then please go with it. That's the way it is. Now, it can be that your songs come down, but it can also be that they don't. It can be songs that you resonate with, and it can be songs you don't know of, or songs you don't even like. It's about the message, and it can be the message of the song, the sentiment, if you will, the apology or an I love you type of sentiment. It can also be little things inside, one word, a location, a name that resonates for you that I can't even pick up. And maybe you don't even know exactly what it is, but there are messages here. So let's see messages from their higher self through song, channeled song messages. What do you want to say to Taurus? I could move mountains, sail away, only 'cause I've got this much faith. This love is alive, but I'm crying and lonely these nights. Breathe you in my dreams, Trixie Whitley. I love you and I don't want to. I love you, Billie Eilish. I kind of feel like that's both of you, because it's not that your person doesn't, they do, but it was unexpected. And for you, you're just you're kind of frustrated here. That connection is there, but you're also ready to get on with things. This middle. Now the day bleeds into nightfall, and you're not here to get me through it all. I let my guard down, and then you pulled the rug. I was getting kind of used to being someone you loved. Someone you loved, Lewis Capaldi. I loved you with a fire red. Now it's turning blue. This is, yeah. And you say sorry like the angel. Heaven let me think. It was you, but I'm afraid. Apologize, Timbaland. This song is really strong in this reading today, because it's one of those connections that I feel was a really passionate coming together, and it turned into a lot more. It got more emotional. With a fire red, now it's turning blue. That's the emotional energy. That's your person realizing, wow, this is way more. They got really scared, and everything is here. This is kind of so far, this would be the song energy of the reading coming from your person. Would you really rush out for me now? Blindsided, Bon Iver. This is just pushing itself off. So when I'm all choked up and I can't find the words, every time we say goodbye, it hurts. Always remember us this way, Lady Gaga. Look at this. I'm telling you, the divine, most I'll take. When all your faith is gone, it feels you can't go on. Let it be me. Let it be me. If it's a friend you need, let it be me. Let it be me, Ray LaMontagne. Who is sending that? You're always in my head. You're always in my head. You're always in my head. Coldplay. Light up, as if you have a choice. Even if you cannot hear my voice, I'll be right beside you, dear. Run. Snow Patrol. And I will stumble and fall. I'm still learning, just starting to crawl. Say something, a great big world. Interesting, because I feel your person here, but I also really feel you here saying, say something. Say something, I'm giving up on you. Say something, I'm also hearing, it's another song, Christina Aguilera, and who is the other singer, guys? Say something, I'm giving up on you. I'm sorry that I couldn't get to you. Anywhere you go, I'll follow. Say something, I'm giving up on you. It's a different song than this. Or is this it, A Great Big World? I'm confused now. I'm not the kind to try to tell you lies, but the truth is you've been hiding from it too. Sarah Bareilles. And all along I believed I would find you. Time has brought your heart to me. I have loved you for 1,000 years. I'll love you for 1,000 more. Christina Perry. This is a twin flame and or soulmate card. And I say and because if you're on a twin flame journey, your twin flame can be a soulmate too. And I say or because some of you are not, and your person is a soulmate. I'd go hungry. I'd go black and blue. I'd go crawling down the avenue. No, there's nothing that I wouldn't do to make you feel my love. Make you feel my love, Adele. Last chance, look, and these two just came off. And then we're going to get a few more of the little ones. And then we're going to close your reading with the fairy stone today. Some people want it all, but I don't want nothing at all if it ain't you, baby. If I ain't got you, baby. If I ain't got you, Alicia Keys. Please forgive me if I act a little strange, for I know not what I do. Feels like lightning running through my veins. Every time I look at you, please forgive me, David Gray. Messages from their higher self through song. Another one of those messages, because their feelings were, yeah, there's a lot of, like I said, there's a lot of physical attraction here, a lot of fire, but it's also somebody here that didn't realize how much deeper things got. And I always love when an apology comes down. We're going to get a few more of the little itty bitty messages from their higher self. I still want you. I am waiting for the right time. Yeah, well, you better get moving. You have changed me for the better. Please forgive me. There it is again. Where did that card go? There it is. I could listen to your voice all day and night. Some of you can be singers, musicians. It's not just about that, though. It's the conversations. And the interesting thing is I think in this connection that you actually talk more. So, yeah, they're missing that. I feel your energy. What is that song, Watch Me As I Leave? That's what somebody just sent that to me, some of you. My gosh. Please never give up on us. Came flying out as I was, as that message was coming through. We belong together. Wow, okay, this is the last chance. It's too many. Here it is. You are perfect. I actually really like that they chose to send that down as the last chance message. Okay, we're going to get a fairy stone for you. Well, okay, so it can be, guys, well, there's a couple of things going on. This is a bird, and when they come into my readings, it is about messages. So messages, yeah, from your spirit guides, angels, and ancestors for sure. Spiritually, and as we talked about with the crown chakra, with you coming through in the selenite, really just peacefully, yeah, at peace here, just going through a spiritual transformation, Taurus. It really is. So this is for you. I got to tell you, and the messages that you are receiving. And hello, sorry, that camera, the most inopportune times. It can be here with this page of inspiration that your person does get inspired here, coming quite literally out of nowhere. This little messenger bird, and this is also connected to the throat chakra, the fifth chakra. Your person, yeah, sending a message, communicating with you. But I gotta say, if they don't, they might lose you. That's what it feels like. Whether it's just for now, for some time, or for the rest of this lifetime, because yeah, you really are ready for something else here, because you know what you want. I feel you're figuring that out, if not knowing completely. And that little black kitty is there for a reason. It's kind of your protection. You have that up as you look down. So I kind of feel, I just heard TikTok. I kind of hear this TikTok sort of with your person. That's also telling me divine timing, which we know. But I do feel that. So Taurus's person, get on that message. This is what you want. Taurus, that's your reading today. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Thanks for all your likes, comments, donations. I appreciate you so very much. I wish you all things good, love, light, strength, healing on your journey. Be sure to comment below, and I love talking to you. Let me know how things are, and make sure that your notifications are on so you know when I am uploading. I don't have a schedule. I probably never will. It's just not possible for me in my life. I do this because I love to do this for you. So if you want to know when I'm uploading, just go ahead and turn on those notifications. And by the way, if you haven't been getting notified or you were unsubscribed, a good way to reset that is to unsubscribe and then subscribe and then return on your notifications. I've been getting a lot of messages from people saying, I don't see your readings, or I got unsubscribed. And that's because YouTube does updates, and that can happen. So make sure, if you want to be clear, if you want to be sure, then go ahead and go through those steps. Anyway, I love you. Take care of yourselves, and yeah, stay in that power, because it feels really strong. Good things are coming for you, Taurus. I'll see you at your next reading.